to share during this live is to seek Him. Another thing too, I touched on, um, during Get It Out, I touched on what God delivered me from getting triggered, losing it when I'm triggered. Okay, and so one thing He dropped down in my spirit today. Yeah, you got delivered last night, right? But let me tell you this is how he dropped it down on me. And then I'm going to translate it to you because I started translating prematurely, my bad. Okay, so here's how God gave it to me. I was celebrating. I was so happy today. Thank God. Oh, yes, I got delivered from that. Because I'm feeling the fullness of it. I'm like, I'm not turning back. And then right then in that moment, He gave me a flashback. I could hear the words so clearly. One of my good girlfriends, right? She always says to me, anytime something transpires and I just get so frustrated, she'd be like, you got to armor yourself with the full armor of God. And she'll go into that so in depth. And so anytime she said it, I just be looking at her like, girl, right now, I'm not trying to hear that. And lo and behold, in the moment where I was celebrating deliverance from just losing it when I'm triggered, God allowed me to hear her say those things right then and there. And that was letting me know, you got to get rooted in your word. You have to armor you with me. Okay, that's how God translated that to me. Ain't no, I'm delivered and I'm all good. No, okay, because the demons, they're going to try to come back 10 times stronger. Once they had to flee, they're going to try to fill me back up, baby. I got to get the word filled up in me, okay? God needs me to get rooted in Him, okay? And so I have received that fully. And so far, I think I've said about 3 different ways that God has spoken to me. One was with a flashback of a post. One was Him letting my girlfriend speak down to me. And the third one, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I hope you've been receiving that part of it, because one thing that He did reiterate to me was that I needed to make sure that I express the fullness of how God will speak in so many different ways, because I don't know what it is, but I get a feeling that maybe somebody's not picking up on His signals that He's sending to them, and so I'm thinking He just wants me to reiterate to just be expecting to embrace Him, outside of the box. Sometimes we hear people say so much, you gotta listen out for God, and sometimes people might be listening for words. God will speak too, but you have to also be open, because He'll speak through things too. And so, like this morning, for example, this morning, I woke up and I was like, ooh, I was so grateful. I was so grateful for my healing. I was so grateful for getting delivered. And I was like, ooh, it's a new day. And I heard year, you, just like that. Year, you. I heard it one time. And so that translated immediately. I said new day. God is saying new year and new you. And so He wanted me to feel the fullness of what I woke up into. I'm looking at it like casually, like, oh, yes, new day. Oh, thank you, God, for another day. Always saying thank you, God, for another day. He needed me to feel what I'm in. I'm in a whole new year, and I better be a whole new destiny, okay? I'm so grateful, y'all. Yes, and I'm just feeling I just feel so good. I'm at a really calm, peaceful place, and I just noticed I'm kind of talking kind of low, so I really hope that this was loud enough for y'all to hear. If you have any questions on anything I said, or you want me to elaborate on anything, just let me know. But one thing God showed me when He flashed this vision of Get It Out full circle to me, there weren't any words coming across the screen. And so I translated that into don't do this live, because I don't know if He just doesn't want any distractions or whatever else. I don't know the purpose, but I do know that when this flashed across my face early today, I had to do it without any words on the screen. So I'm pre-recording this, and I hope you feel the fullness of it. And right now, I'm going to just take a moment to go into prayer to ask God if there's anything else that He needs me to give to y'all, because I don't want to miss a beat, y'all. And I don't want to give y'all anything that He don't got for me to give y'all. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me just a half a second. Well, y'all, I think that is all, y'all. I truly do. He ain't dropping out nothing else for me to give to you, okay? I hope y'all have a blessed 2022, okay? It has been a journey, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything, the fullness of everything, okay? I'm glad that God is using me to give you just to be, I'm a naturally transparent person, okay? But I thank God that He shut this fear down inside of me. Oh, convicted me of this fear. And when I tell you, He just revealed to me that I can't go forward with Him if I continue to let the devil hold me back like that. And I'm glad that He did that. I'm so glad now this is me going off on a little tangent, God. I hope I ain't not condemning me if I'm not supposed to do this here. But I'm just get these people this right quick. And so I'm so grateful, y'all, because God could have just let me go by the wayside. You know what? She murmured, complaining, forget it. I ain't got time. He didn't have to allow me to hear that testimony and then hear that prophetic word on YouTube right after. He didn't have to give me that. And so that gave me a moment to redeem myself, to repent. I'm so grateful. Because God don't have to do those type of things. He literally could just be like, I'm sick of this. And then let you just fail and let you think that you're still doing right. But he done moved on and gave your mission to somebody else. Okay, you stay up here working, thinking that and then you wonder why you're not hearing him no more. And he just dropped you like a bad habit. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing the best and I'm doing the best, but it feels so effortless. Because once I really surrender to God, it's like I got a peace. And so I had not fully surrendered to Him too. I had not. I was giving Him my yeses. I was doing the things He wanted me to do, but I didn't understand and I was uncomfortable. So I was so, thank you, God. He just dropped it back down on me. Yeah, this was one of the first things He gave me too. I don't know how I forgot. God said, welcome me earlier this morning. I was like, welcome me? What He talking about, welcome me? What He talking about? Instantly, I had a flashback. My two first lives that I did. Actually, one of them was pre-recorded. It wasn't a live. I did a video. I don't remember. Anyway, the first two invitations to get it out. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Oh, y'all, an apology. God dropped it down on me today. I was not polite to His people, okay? I was so frustrated about get it out. I was just wanting to get it over with. So I did not even want to do the invitation at the time, but He kept pushing me, compelling me to do it. And I didn't have the venue locked in. I was so annoyed. I was not polite, y'all. I just got it out there because God told me to. And I gave it to y'all how it came to me, like whatever. Here, this way it's gonna be. And so in the midst of Him revealing to me that I wasn't welcoming, He was showing me people. He was literally showing me people that was like bound back. And so, like literally, I was seeing people just like stuck in a vision. I'm seeing people stuck. And that translated to me, and that's another thing I think He wants y'all to see, how He'll show you different things. But anyway, that translated to me that some people didn't come or didn't watch the live or didn't even entertain the thought of doing this whole get it out mission on their own, in their solitude or with other people. They didn't even embrace the thought of it because I wasn't welcoming. Okay, because I treated His people any old type of way because I was just like, okay, God, fine, I'll do this here. Okay, then He gave me something else to give y'all, and I was just like, yeah, we'll here. So it was just, I apologize. I was extremely stressed, and there's no excuse. I told Him when I apologize, I will not make excuses, but I will be transparent and let you know that during that time frame, I was wore down to the floor. Okay, I was toe down to the floor down, baby. I was so over the whole process. I didn't want to do it to begin with. I committed to it, and from the time I committed to it, it's been yes, God, but. Yes, okay, but I don't want to. I have been that murmuring, complaining. That's why I felt the fullness of it when I saw the video, because that is all I did from the beginning. Okay, and then at one time y'all got a couple of other layers that were a little softer when things were starting to click and make more sense for me. But baby, as long as it wasn't making sense, I was not. with it, okay? I just knew God told me to do something, and I just got to do what He said, you know? I just got to do what He said, but I was just dreading it. But anyway, here we are in the present moment, okay? And He has not given me anything else to give. And I'm not going to run my mouth, y'all, because I can run it all day. But it has been a pleasure, whoever you are, wherever you are, in this world. And I have to say in this world because it just hit me again that I am finally in obedience with plastering this across the world, baby. And I don't have the fear. Y'all, listen, you just seeing this right now. And so you don't know the fullness of why it's such a big deal for me when I say across the world. But if you go see the Get It Out video, you'll be like, oh, this little woods crybaby here, baby. I couldn't get myself together. First of all, I was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. I was in the room with the people that was supposed to be in the room, whoever came. And we were in there doing our thing. But it's the folks on the internet that I was just like, I'm knocking on this internet. Like, you know what, just forget about it. Like when I tell you, I was just not gonna do it. And so now it's just like, whatever you need, God. Okay, you need me to be in front of the world. Okay, all right, we're here. What's up? And so now I wish all of y'all the best. God bless.